Hey, I'm Bayo. Nature makes zero sense. And while you may think from that sentence that I'm just doing a bunch of yapping, when you actually think about some of the things we've just come to accept, you realize just how ridiculous stuff on this planet actually is. Still don't get it? Let's start with the platypus. There's ducks, there's beavers. But for some reason, nature's customizer decided to make some type of hybrid between both of them. A mammal that can lay eggs like a bird does, while being venomous and having the ability to ooze milk. Why was this created? And this is just like one example of animals that were created seemingly just because the wildlife creation studio was bored. The majority of organisms have blood, but why does the horned lizard have the ability to shoot it from its eyes? On the topic of lizards, a number of species have the ability to just detach their tail as a defensive mechanism. Some animals are just straight up Pokemon, and this is one of them. Flying was traditionally reserved for these things, but only one group of mammals one day decided, why don't we do that too, while simultaneously being vampires? Maybe you still don't get it. So how about we venture off land for a sec and into the ocean? A jellyfish at its crux is a floating grocery bag with venomous tentacles. Just think about it. Narwhals are sea unicorns. This, the blobfish, is somehow a real creature on this planet. Like, what is the design process behind this? An anglerfish is a fish out of a horror movie with a light bulb fishing rod attached to its head. There's nothing angelic about this animal, and if you can't see it by now, then it's too late. And yet it's called the angel shark. The ocean's got a dope way of naming things, by the way. This is a whale shark. There's no shark whale, but there is a lionfish, a tiger shark, a spider crab, an elephant seal, and informally a blackfish. And it's not even a fish. In fight or flight mode, the pufferfish figure turning into a spiky inflated venomous ball was a normal solution. But they also double as marine narcotics. You humans have been known to pick various substances of pleasure to enter euphoric states. But you're not alone. Dolphins. Yes. Dolphins get high off of pufferfish toxins. They've even been recorded passing them around the pod like you would during a smoke sesh. Mudskippers just get tired of the whole fish being fish thing and just randomly go on land and survive. These facts, they're just not getting any more normal. We spent a whole lot of history pondering the existence of aliens, and one is right on this planet in the sea. Slimy with 8 legs, 3 different hearts, and brains in its arms. And this is probably the case even more so with squids. Not only do they look straight out of a sci-fi movie, but they've got a weird brain thing going on too. It's donut-shaped, with their esophagus running through it. The hell? The biggest group of animals in this clip is this rock-looking thing. These are cucumbers, totally not related to sea cucumbers, which breathe through their anus. Why? This isn't even exclusive to sea cucumbers, as a number of turtle subspecies have been known to do this too. Why is butthole respiration a reoccurring theme in the animal kingdom? Here's one people can never wrap their heads around. These have existed for longer than these. Yes, sharks are somehow older than trees. I have no reason to lie about this. I literally am a tree. You know what? Let's forget about the ocean and talk about vegetation. You really think the weirdness stops there? Why did nature create a frag grenade tree? As if the sandbox tree being covered in spikes and having poison sap that can blind you wasn't enough, it grows fruit that when it falls, hits the ground and sounds like a gunshot, shooting its fragments at up to 150 miles per hour in all directions. Why? Be normal like the rest of us! There are trees that basically through underground fungal systems can communicate with each other. There are plants that literally grow towards the sound of running water. There are plants that have whole trauma responses to being touched. And to all the bugs out there, if running from birds, reptiles, rodents, and amphibians wasn't stressful enough, you better make sure you don't land on the wrong effing plant too. Because while photosynthesis in water is enough to keep the rest of us well fed, some resorted to eating animals. Like seriously, think about it. Imagine you have just a base knowledge of nature as a whole. Why are there plants that eat animals? Imagine having to explain that to aliens. It's not just what's on land, it's not just what's in the ocean, it's not even living organisms alone that make nature a complete mindfuck. When you just think about things that happen on the planet, the literal forces of nature, it makes you question everything. It's easy for you to just look at volcanoes and say, yeah, volcanoes. But these are mountains that spit fire and lava. Tornadoes are air Beyblades, and even they can catch on fire. What kind of Hades shit? This is one water droplet. Enough of these can help make this, and this. And at any given moment, the very ground we're on can start shaking and produce an event catastrophic enough to wipe out entire cities. This is an F1 car, and here's a peregrine falcon flying faster than its top speed. This is a golf cart, and this is its size compared to the heart of a blue whale. This is the mayfly that only gets to live for up to a day, and this is the Greenland shark who gets to live over 400 years. This is wombat poop that, for some reason, is in the form of Minecraft blocks. These are the birds that everyone has just come to accept can talk like humans.
It's not easy, baby.
And last but not least, this is the Homo sapien. Closely related to primates, but the most cognitive advanced creature on the planet. At least most of the time. Evolved to do many things like cook, make music, think critically, build entire empires, and even make the exact device you are watching this on right now. This is nature. Even you are a part of nature. I started this channel to showcase just this. We live on a wild planet in every sense of the word. It's evident from the land, the seas, and the skies. And life on this planet has gone through many various forms in an amount of time that truly none of us can comprehend. But that's what makes nature great. I'm Bayo, and whether you're a fan of great migrations, or ocean apex predators, or plants with an interesting palate, I'm inviting you to explore wildlife with me. 'Cause trust me, with a lifespan of over 1,000 years, I'd like to say I've accumulated quite a bit of knowledge about what just goes on this floating rock in space. Unhinged, uncut, and holy fuck, is that a snake eating a whole deer?